Here we are, Nakmoy Gym, King of Prussia, right? Not in Thailand anymore. Not in Thailand anymore.
No.
Billy Algeo recently back from trip to Thailand. This is driving at home with the professor. We're not driving. I'm the professor. He is not. He is Mr. Perfect, Bill Algeo.
Senor
Mr.
Perfecto.
Perfect. So, Senor Perfecto.
Senor Perfecto, Mr. Perfect, Billy Bravo.
So, you are Senor Perfecto below Texas. Anywhere Texas south, Senor Perfecto.
I was thinking more of like
Texas north.
Northeast Philadelphia. Bill Algeo is Senor Perfecto.
North Philly.
North Philly.
Okay, the Badlands.
Badlands.
So you're like a nickname chameleon.
Yes, a connoisseur of nicknames.
Connoisseur. I don't speak French. What does that mean?
I thought it was Italian, to be honest.
Okay, anyway. So we have Bill Algeo here, accomplished MMA fighter. What's your record?
6-2.
6-2 with no losses. So Billy was recently in Thailand. We tried to do this when he was there, but I don't know if I had crappy internet here in the States, or they had or they had crappy internet there in Thailand. I don't know. But Billy's recently back. Have a bunch of questions about his trip as a pro MMA fighter, training out there, and maybe some other tips for some of you guys that might be thinking of going to Thailand. We did one a little bit ago about going to Brazil. So if you are an MMA fighter, some of the places that you want to travel to, you know, the nice places are Brazil, probably Thailand, possibly Japan. I don't know anybody that's traveled to Japan. Maybe I'll find somebody who will do it driving at home with some...
Cobra. We got a guy.
Yeah, I don't know Cobras.
He's legit.
Yeah, he's got a nickname of a snake. Anyway, so is he... his brother's Viper, right?
And the dad's King Cobra.
And the mom?
Queen Cobra.
Okay, yeah. The mom's a real nice lady. The rest of them can go pound sand. Anyway, Billy was training at, not USA though, it should say like Thailand on it.
Sityodtong.
So tell everybody, if you're leaving from, and when I say everybody, just the maybe 30 or 70 people that might follow.
I'm going to shoot for our 250 views.
So the people that, if you're leaving from Philadelphia, you said you flew on Air Qatar?
Yes.
All right.
Qatar Airways, it took 12 hours to get to Qatar.
Okay.
Or Doha, rather. It was Qatar Airways, but Doha. 12 hours there, 2-hour layover, 6 hours from Doha to Bangkok.
Okay.
And then from there, depending on what time of day, it's an hour and a half to 2 hours to Pattaya from Bangkok.
Now, did you spend your whole time in Pattaya, or did you spend any time in Bangkok?
No, we had plans on going to Bangkok.
I didn't ask you about your plans.
Well, the whole time was spent in Pattaya. Yes.
Okay. And the main focus of your trip, was it business, pleasure, a little bit of both?
Mostly business, thrown in with a little bit of pleasure. I mean, I definitely had a ton of fun out there.
Okay.
Definitely, I mean, I'm in Thailand. I've never been there before. Never been that far away from home. So definitely, I wanted to experience, you know.
So some of the fun stuff, like what kind of things did you do that you know, like you say, oh man, I can only do this in Thailand or some sort of exotic place?
I mean, the most fun stuff was definitely getting the training in. But I went to, it's called Non-Inch Gardens. They were cool. It was basically like a zoo with elephants and stuff that you get to ride and stuff like that. And then mostly the food. The food was amazing. I'm getting 5-star Italian restaurants for the price of Applebee's. I'm getting authentic Thai food.
Okay.
You know, just really good stuff. Yeah.
So let's get down to the business.
Brass tacks.
Okay. You went to Thailand to train Thai boxing.
Correct.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you've been fighting for how many years?
Fighting pro, 25 now.
For 25 years?
Yeah, 25 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
so 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years, yeah.
Now, is this the first time you've done an international trip just for training?
Canada for a week last year. I went to TriStar.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I mean, that counts as international, right? Yeah. You were training with Firas Zahabi.
Firas Zahabi. Yeah, he's getting a lot of press right now. He's
anti-gi.
Yeah, which... You know,
whatever. Yeah, we're going to get into that another time, on another Driving at Home. I have a special guest coming up about that.
Oh, boy. Firas Zahabi?
No. Somebody who's going to talk about Zahabi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach McCoskey?
No, I don't know. I don't think he likes me, but anyway.
Zach sucks.
I don't know.
You suck, Zach.
Billy said you suck, Zach. Anyway, so you did go to Canada.
Yeah.
So you know what it's like to kind of just go somewhere where you're, when you're here in King of Prussia, you have to work, you have to, you're a professional martial artist on top of being an MMA fighter. So you have to, part of your job here is teaching classes, selling memberships, taking care of students, private lessons, that kind of thing. So as much as that's cool, you're not truly dedicating all your time to training.
Exactly.
Training yourself, I should say.
Anytime I can get a break and just become a student for even just a week, or for instance, this time it was 2 weeks, is, I take full advantage of it.
All right. So now we were talking earlier, and you were saying just some of the fundamental differences of things that you picked up from training. So you went to Thailand to train Thai boxing. You weren't training Thai boxing for MMA. You were training Thai boxing to be a better Thai boxer.
Exactly.
So what kind of differences can you quantify, verbally? Because we have a little thing. Yeah. From
MMA.
Yeah, MMA. Yeah.
First off, my stance. I came out the first day trying to be impressive and trying to really go out there and just go, which isn't the right. That's more my wrestling mentality of go, nonstop, moving, always stay busy. Whereas Muay Thai, it's relax, save your energy. Just like Jiu-Jitsu, mostly, save your energy for when you need it, but be smart, be focused. Be in a good position at all times, and don't go in and out, kind of like an MMA fighter. Hit him, stay there, see what he does. No motion, no nothing. Don't show anything on your face. You get points taken away if you show any type of emotion, whether it's how that hurt or whether a smile that didn't hurt. It's stonewall.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was the coolest thing.
So from a standpoint of kind of just stylistically, it's more stoic.
Stoic, plus the stance is a little bit more upright.
Hit your dictionary.com and look up stoic, everybody, so you see what we're talking about.
Yes.
So you're more of a poker face.
Poker
right?
face.
No, more relaxed.
Sabai.
Muy lang.
Way.
Anyway, so you're more relaxed. How about from a technical standpoint? So they're having you stand differently,
yes,
which is going to change how you would fight MMA. But for Thai boxing, how did that change your striking?
There's more weapons, I would say, when you don't have to worry about the takedown as well. You're not standing as low. You don't have to have your elbows in as much. You want your elbows out a little bit more. You're standing a little bit more upright. So the knees and elbows and being a little bit more tricky standing upright was probably the biggest thing, and not having to worry about level changes all the time. And is this guy shooting? What's the deal with him? He's either going to be punching, kick me, knee or elbow me.
Okay.
So it was
but they're clinching and throwing and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, those guys are amazing at the clinch. Yeah, so I learned definitely a lot of cool tricks clinching up there.
Okay. And anything that you kind of focused on where you're like, oh man, I'm glad we kind of worked on this or we didn't work on that? Was anything you kind of in these 2 weeks I became markedly better in a certain area, knees, elbows, kicks?
I would say the biggest thing, we worked on it, but I also saw this in fights, 7-year-olds fighting each other. They're 7-year-olds, and just getting elbowed in the face and not showing any emotion whatsoever. It was ridiculous. And just seeing a 7-year-old be that tough and that stoic, look it up.
Dictionary.com.
It was the coolest thing. So,
right.
I was sparring today at Martinez BJJ. Will Martinez has a fight this Friday. So does his brother, a couple other guys from that gym. I was moving around with him, going with Zach, going with Marius, a couple other guys, and just that's the biggest thing I worked on. I was like, all right, don't back up, just stay there, see what he's doing,
right.
Stay strong eyes, no emotion.
Joe, did you want to do pro practice tomorrow? I think Joe said
we're just filming. That's all. We're doing. So you don't mind shutting that door, do you?
It's really hard to find good help these days. Yeah. This is the stuff I have to deal with.
Yeah, back in the United States when you're not a pro athlete, when you're kind of. But
amateurs, not even amateurs.
Yeah, Jesus.
What's below an amateur?
I don't know.
Foundations.
Not even.
I don't know.
Whatever. Anyway, so you were sparring today.
Yeah. Just playful stuff.
And you were just you were implementing.
That's the biggest thing I noticed was basically not being a bitch. Don't back up, don't flinch, do nothing, strong eyes the whole time. Which I always thought I had, decent, non-flinching abilities and strong eyes and stuff like that, but mostly it was get in, get out.
So what do you mean by strong eyes? That? What's
strong eyes? That's one of the biggest qualities they have. Is no matter what, anything's hitting you. You're not bug-eyed like a deer in the headlights, but nothing's letting you blink. You know, nothing. Just because somebody's throwing something at you, you know, you just take it on the forehead or whatever. Just see everything better, because obviously if you close your eyes, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Right,
lot
right.
worse.
Getting kicked in the face or elbowed in the neck or whatever.
Anything. Yeah.
Now, from a standpoint of saying maybe things you're like, oh man, you know, we worked on these things, but you don't know how cross applicable they are for MMA. Where did any of that happen? Or?
A little bit with the stance. Just I go through a debate in my head quite often of. I mean, I used it today. It seemed fine, but we weren't really doing takedowns either. But we worked a lot on my lead teep just because the way I stand, it's very difficult to do a lead teep.
Right,
the way I stand.
right. You're heavy on your front leg, more wrestling, boxing stance.
Exactly. So it depends. I mean, you can implement whatever you need to as long as you're good at it. You know what I mean? Like guys like Cerrone have a very good Muay Thai upright stance,
right.
And are exciting to watch and knock out a lot of people. But then there's Pettis and Giuliotto who have good Muay Thai, but they also stand a little bit more lower too, a little bit more centered with the weight too. So definitely lead teep is what they worked on with me right off the bat, because I knew I struggled with it. But I do plan on using it. I'm not just going to throw away what they taught me.
Okay.
For sure.
And you said you did some sparring out there, and you took in and you saw some fights as well, right? Did you go see some fights?
Yeah.
What was that experience like, seeing like Thai fights in Thailand?
It was awesome. The first show we went to was a Thursday night, I believe. It was Teep Stadium. First off, Crew Toy, the guy, Crew Yotong's son, the guy who runs Sityodtong now, pretty much was our tour guide everywhere. It was fantastic. You couldn't ask for a better tour guide. He took care of us.
So for those of you that kind of don't like maybe come from a jiu-jitsu background, they're like the Gracie family of Muay Thai, right?
Exactly. So Sityodtong, Sit means student of Yotong, Crew Yotong. Crew Toy is Crew Yotong's son.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So he's
I
the
like
man.
they're getting mad that we're still filming. That's awesome.
I know. I guess
it's important stuff going on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But I mean, you couldn't ask for a better tour guide. He took us to everywhere, the different stadiums.
Is he like one of those kind of guys where he walks in and he's norm, everybody knows who he is, and like, you know, he's got pull and all this other stuff. Wapo!
What's up, dude?
You want a cameo?
Guapo.
Nah, we're good.
Yeah, we're over him.
Yeah, so go ahead.
But yeah, he's the man up there. You know, you're wearing Sityodtong stuff. You get pulled over, they might be like, all right.
Oh, they let you slide.
It's like that.
Nice.
But I mean, everywhere you go, he's well respected. Everybody knows him.
And they produce a lot of champions out of that gym and that kind of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it for now. 12, 13 minutes. Billy's sweating his yin yang off, driving home with the professor. Would like to thank everybody for listening. Anybody you want to shout out?
Not one person.
Not one person?
Person to the right of me at all.
Ah, shit. From episode 2.8.
Don't watch it. Just rewatch this one.
All right, guys. Thanks. Driving it home.